For centuries, sailors whispered terrifying tales of a monster lurking in the black depths. They called it the Kraken. A beast so massive it could drag entire ships down into the icy abyss. Most people thought these were just the stories of men at sea for too long. But the legends were entirely true. Deep in the freezing darkness of the Southern Ocean lives a real-life sea monster, the Colossal Squid. Though, to be perfectly honest, my only nightmare right now is that this tea is slightly oversteeped. The Colossal Squid calls the waters around Antarctica its home. The water temperatures are freezing, and the water pressure is immense. Surviving down here requires incredible physical adaptations. Or, in my case, a highly calibrated central heating system. Why is it so drafty in here? I specifically requested this cabin stay at exactly 72 degrees. The Colossal Squid is the heaviest invertebrate on the entire planet. It can weigh an astonishing 1,090 pounds. That is half a ton of pure muscle. To put that into perspective, it weighs about the same as a grand piano. Or, roughly the weight of all the luxury pillows I demand to have imported for my midday naps. When it comes to length, this titan can reach up to 46 feet long. That is longer than a standard city bus. 46 feet of body means they need a lot of personal space. I completely understand. I get very claustrophobic if I cannot stretch my legs fully, and my legs are only 3 inches long. The Colossal Squid is incredibly bulky. It has a massive, wide body called a mantle. It possesses 8 thick arms and 2 incredibly long tentacles. These are weapons of absolute destruction. I rely on expensive robotic arms just to get a proper deep tissue massage. It is difficult to find good help. But the most fascinating part is the eyes. They are the largest documented in the entire animal kingdom. They measure up to 11 inches across. That means their eyeballs are exactly the size of dinner plates. Dinner plates are exactly what my filet mignon is served on. This makes me slightly uncomfortable. The deep ocean is a world of permanent midnight. They need massive pupils to absorb every photon of light. They are essentially wearing built-in night vision goggles. I personally prefer my silk sleep mask. With these giant eyes, the squid can spot the faint silhouettes of prey from hundreds of feet away. It is basically the ultimate deep-sea staring contest. The squid is looking at me. I am looking at the squid. Let the record show I never blink first. I am a professional. Now, let us talk about the weaponry. It is armed with sharp, swiveling hooks all over its tentacles. These terrifying hooks can rotate 360 degrees. They act like biological meat hooks. Once those hooks sink in, escape is mathematically impossible. I prefer a much softer touch for my fur. The Colossal Squid primarily hunts Patagonian toothfish. It uses those hooks to pull the fish into its arms. Waiting right there in the center is the beak. It is a razor-sharp mouth that looks like a giant parrot beak. This beak is so strong it can easily crush thick bone. Thankfully, my personal chef pre-cuts my steak. The Colossal Squid has a donut-shaped brain, and its esophagus runs directly through the center of that brain. If the squid swallows food that is too large, the expansion will literally cause severe brain damage. What a terrible design flaw. I prefer reading about these things from the safety of my library. Because of this hazard, the squid must use its beak to shred food into tiny, manageable pieces. See, even a terrifying sea monster understands the importance of good table manners. Despite its weapons, the Colossal Squid is an ambush predator. It just hangs upside down in the dark. An apex predator that just floats around doing nothing until a meal arrives. I respect that strategy. Because the water is so cold, their metabolism is incredibly slow. Their heart beats very faintly. One meal can keep a squid fed for months. Months on one meal? Absolutely unacceptable. If my snack is late by 4 minutes, I consider it a dire emergency. I would never survive as a squid. But the colossal squid has one major enemy, the mighty sperm whale. Whales dive thousands of feet into the blackness specifically to hunt and eat these giant squids. It is a clash of the titans. We know this because adult whales are covered in horrific circular battle scars. These epic battles happen in total darkness. I have seen it all before, because I have seen it in my dreams. When the squid is losing, it shoots a massive cloud of dark ink to blind the whale and jet away. An ink cloud is a brilliant escape tactic. I usually just splash soapy water at people until they leave. These animals grow at a shocking rate. They balloon into 1,000-pound monsters in just a few years. Growing that fast sounds incredibly expensive. My custom velvet smoking jackets already cost a fortune. For decades, the only proof we had were dead specimens found inside the stomachs of whales. In the early 2000s, a complete adult was finally caught on camera. It shocked the world. If humans simply consulted my personal wild index, they would be much better prepared. The truth is, the deep ocean is the largest habitat on Earth, yet it remains entirely unexplored. The colossal squid is the undisputed phantom of the abyss, a 1,000-pound monster with hooks for hands. Looking at it for this long has completely exhausted me. I am closing the blinds now. The wild is a very intense place. That is exactly why I stay inside. Stay wild. I am going to sleep. If you wish to continue indexing these utterly bizarre beasts from the absolute safety of your screen, do be a good chap and hit that subscribe button.